Hello, I'm Nicole Hartley Bradford, and this is the second video in the Conscious Anger Work for Mothers and Others project, beta test experiment that I am unrolling, that is emerging and evolving as I go. I created this work because I want to make Rage Club more accessible to mothers and others who want to be part of changing in radical ways what happens internally and externally for humans on planet Earth. The first video that is in this series was about centering, about becoming even more centered, using low intensity anger consciously. And I have heard some beautiful feedback from the women who watched the video, did the experimenting, and reported back about how it went. One of the mother's 9-year-old daughters overheard the video and told her mom, "I like that." And the mother told me, and then I was able to open this doorway of possibility to ask her if she would, next time she gets the impulse to rewatch the video, to do the experimenting again, to invite her daughter to do it with her. And it's possibilities like this that I somehow sense exist without having clarity about what the doorways are. And another thing has been happening while I've been sending out the links to the intake form for this adventure. And I had people fill out the forms and really say nothing. I've had people fill out the forms and let me know that they had some trouble. I had some people just look at the forms and let me know how what I'd created in terms of this form landed for them. And one of the people who has more access to her conscious anger let me know, this is how it was for me, this is what I recommend. And this brings us into the territory of conscious feedback. And it takes access to low intensity anger to deliver conscious feedback, to deliver feedback that is transformational, where a person can say, this is what worked, this didn't work, it had this consequence, and not deliver it as if something very personal's happened, yet this is so personal. And then to be able to say, I recommend you try this, and really bring this a proposal into the space. So the next step that I offer in this series is continues with being centered, which is to do the experiment where, say, 3 times a day, you set a timer on your phone for 3 minutes and you split your attention, you raise your anger consciously to be centered for 3 minutes. And you go about your day. It's not about sitting there doing nothing but being centered. It's about, okay, for these 3 minutes while I make breakfast, make a phone call, go for a walk, I will keep my center. And the discovery that becomes possible is you start to learn how to lower and raise your anger and split your attention to keep centered. And you ever more learn the energetic distinction of what the experience of being centered is, so that you can notice, oh, I'm giving my center away, I've just given my authority to someone else. Grab it, bring it back. And this is like a subtle and not so subtle muscle energetic muscle development. So again, this is the experiment that I'm offering that you do, that you get your center, your ground. We haven't gone into grounding yet. That will come soon. That you get your center and go into your day, and with some of your attention on this live in the question, am I centered? And when you notice, oh, not so much, bring it back. And then build the joy, the ecstasy of being centered. After 3 minutes is up, when the timer goes, you can let go of it, and you can report to me. And soon I'll set up the Telegram and WhatsApp groups so that you can report to others who are in this project how it goes for you, how it went, what are your questions, what are your celebrations. And this is how this project will emerge into a collaborative experience as well as being a very individual experience. A possibility I have, just one more for this little bit, is to watch this video again. It will probably be more than 3 minutes, and do the experiment for one time and watch it in this kind of simple doing something within your life while being centered and noticing, and let me know how that goes. Thank you for being part of this adventure about conscious anger and using it to create something radically different in the world for mothers and others. Goodbye for now.